I haven't felt like myself since I died. I wish I was a poet that could talk about the flowers, but I've never had a green thumb. Every flower I touch dies, and when I rose from the dead, I coughed up so much dry dirt you could have irrigated it, just like hairballs of Mother Earth, I her cat. And you know, I planted a theory once that the ghosts of your past are just pieces of yourself waiting around the house, starting to grow. My body, a performance in waiting, waiting to love. My body, a specter waiting to haunt to again feel whole. My body, a hand-me-down for an earth tired of sharing. I'm saying, here, take it. I don't want it anymore. One day, life will tire of ways to green gown me. And one day, this body will be blackened with ash, and one day I will inherit everything it fruits to life, and one day I will feel everything without feeling like I have to grow from it. As the king of this body, I will stretch my smile so wide the orchid blooms between my legs, so wide the throne no longer feels like a prison, so wide the drain in my shower finally gets unclogged. And I have a feeling that not everything will change, because I still want something to look at light and still choose me. I still want something to buy me flowers and feel powerful when I am not. I still want something to grow, something to make a home out of this empty body. And I can no longer call that something me. What dies first? The self, right? When I am naked for the last time, I will speak of every man this body has held prisoner as an old friend. I will speak of organic love, of wholesale freedom, of drinking my garden's entire nectar. I will speak of those flowers the poets love so much. And hey, if it takes a village to raise a child, how many flowers does it take to raise a dead girl? One day it will take more than language to understand me. One day, it will take silence. Creativity is a cycle, and it reflects the earth. I think that my poem reflects the nature of growing and finding community in one specific place, as plants and flowers often do. You don't always have to be creative 100% of the time. It comes and it goes. This poem just happened to be written on a day where I was feeling super creative. I've been lucky personally to find my own creative community in poetry and in the arts at large, but I do understand that there are a lot of young, especially BIPOC writers, who haven't yet found that community, and I want to say that that's okay. You will take root on your own, you will find your own community, but you have to have this sense of peace and love for yourself in order to be able to find that later on. I think that is what I have found in poetry, that ultimately it is a tool of community building. And, you know, when you write a really great line and you share it with your friends, the experience of them reacting to the poem, engaging with it, interacting with it, that is what really makes a poem, but that's also what creates a sense of community between you and your friends. Poetry is like an adhesive in that way. It sticks with people. But yeah, I think it's a powerful tool.